That's David Bowie with Suffragette City. Adam and Joe here on BBC Six Music, live from the Glastonbury Festival 2010. Happy 40th birthday, Glastonbury Festival. It's nice. It's a momentous year in many ways, not least because it's the 40th birthday of Glastonbury, but obviously because of the sport ball.
Yeah, everyone out there knows that me and Adam are big football fans. We love the footy, so this is a very exciting time of year for us.
We live for the game.
We live for the game, football, the great game, the beautiful game, the lovely ball.
The gentleman's game.
Sport of kings.
Sport of kings. Sport
King of
of
sports.
Kings. Sport of kings.
Shut up.
Sport of kings.
We love the
of kings,
violence,
sport of kings.
which unfortunately there's no violence anymore, really. I was reading a thing in the paper that said that British fans have been extraordinarily well behaved in South Africa, and of course that's a brilliant, brilliant thing.
And, it's not just great that there's all the sport ball going on, also it's in South Africa, mate. So it's a nice opportunity to talk like that, like a real South African, out of respect to the people of South Africa.
That is very respectful.
And if you don't do the accent, well, that's not respectful. You'd expect the same if they came to this country, wouldn't you? To do the accent.
I don't think I can even engage with that accent.
So have you been watching all the games and getting all excited?
I've tried to avoid it.
What?
I've tried to avoid it.
Because too excited?
Well, I've been working, but in central London, so it's hard because huge cheers go up whenever anything happens. So, you get forced to check it out.
At the moment, so far it's been, oh! Those have been the main cheers I've heard. That's a little in-joke, I think.
Is it?
Yeah, because I think they've been doing badly.
Oh, who, England?
Yeah.
No, they've been doing all right.
Have they?
Yeah, they've done one bad one, and now they've done a good one.
Sure, I heard they'd done two bad ones.
No, they've done one bad one where they done one, then they've done the other one's one in their one.
Yeah.
Right? And then they've done another one, but they've done a 1-0 one.
Ah, that was the good one.
So now they got two.
Yay!
Right, James?
The other day.
That's good, man. That's good. That's good. Come on. The first game was 1-0, wasn't it? No, it was 1-1. Only England scored the other one on the other's behalf, right? They put one in for them. Yeah? Yeah, he pushed it in with his, didn't he? Yeah.
With his fist.
And then the other one, everyone thought they were going to go out and it was going to be a big stinky winky. But in the end, they've done all right.
They've done a good one.
And they've done one.
Have you watched any... So you haven't watched any of the coverage. The other day I turned the TV on about an hour before the game on Wednesday, the good one that they've done. And it was Gary Lineker was on there. He does this sport programme.
That's the big chant on the terraces.
Sport? What?
They've done a good one.
Yes,
good.
yes.
You've done a good one. You've done it in the goal.
I turned on the telly and there was Gary Lineker, right? And football progs now, it's like the news. It's like they're covering the election or something.
It's very serious.
Dead serious. And at one point, he said, we're interrupting this programme to bring you some breaking news. And then a news flash came on.
Yes.
And I was thinking, what the hell's going on? And it was all in like the BBC News graphics and stuff, and it was a lady saying an extremely strong virus has broken out. Symptoms include quickening of the... At this point, I'm thinking, this is real.
It's outbreak.
What's happening? She says symptoms include quickening of the pulse, a rise in temperature and stress levels, and can result in outbreaks of rage. It's being called England fever. And then they had pictures of flags, and I was totally suckered into it.
No.
Yeah, and then they cut back to the studio, and Gary said, well, I think I've got that.
Gary.
And then they had this thing, like they had a comment from an old football manager. I don't know who it was, like Ron Penalties or whatever. And they'd shot him in a... Like in the olden days, presumably they would have just cut to a studio with like a picture of a ball behind him and he would have said, yeah, the team's doing well, but they need to concentrate on the corners and polish their studs. But this time, they had this guy and they'd shot him in a moodily lit locker room or something, and it was all flash camera work, like he was framed to the extreme right of frame and stuff, and there was lots of impressionistic wipes and fast cuts to like close-up shots of bags and football studs and whatever, and there was piano music playing underneath all his bon mot and words of wisdom and stuff. Here's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
I accept that so far the football has gone badly. Rooney hasn't been playing well. I don't know what his problem is, but I would say to him this: come on, Wayne, Kick the ball much better and make it go into the goals. Don't, whatever you do, and I would say this to all the men in the England football gang squad, do not let the enemy team get the ball and kick it into our goal, because then they're going to win the game. We can do it, but the football has got to go in their net, because that is netball.
That was the kind of thing they had. It was dead serious, you know. It was very
That was
stirring.
inspirational.
It was inspirational.
Plus, it taught me some basic facts about the game that maybe have been preventing me from enjoying it in the past.
Well, man, we are going to be broadcasting on Sunday night after England play Germany.
The big game.
And it's the big game and all those
the fate
years.
of the nation is on the line.
Absolutely.
The Britain's pride.
Britain's pride.
Poor,
I'm so glad you brought Britain's pride
broken
up.
Britain.
Yes.
Stumbling along like a drunk old tramp with one last chance.
Yeah. And we can turn it all around, team, is
With
what
just
I'm saying.
one goal ball net score.
Exactly. One punch to the net. Now, here's some more music